What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my spaceship. In this video we are going to talk about how I created this liquid chrome type, and yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm in Photoshop now using the text tool, and I'm going to write my name. Hit Command T and transform the type. I'm going to scale it up a bit, place it somewhere in the middle, and right click on the layer and rasterize type. Now I'm heading over to filter and liquify. We're gonna distort the type a bit. So I'm using a smaller brush size and just distorting the type a bit. Okay, that's fine. Let's use this. Now we use the select tool, right click on our canvas, select color range and choose the black type. Hit enter. And now you can right click on the canvas again and select make work path. That's fine. Go over to your layer panel and use the solid color. Given this a red color, doesn't really matter. And now you can see we got our work path here. Since Adobe discontinued the SVG export from Photoshop, we are going to use a different route. So you can right click on your new created layer with the work path and select copy SVG, and we're heading over to a website where you can paste this code and download your SVG file. Okay, this is the website. It's called editsvgcode.com. You can delete the code that is already in the code editor and paste your code you just copied from Photoshop. And now you can download your SVG file. Okay, we are in Blender now. I'm going to delete the default cube and import our SVG file. So head over to File, Import, choose the SVG option and import your file. Okay, I imported the SVG file. It's really small in the middle here. So we select this, right click, set origin and origin to geometry. S to scale it up, and hit R, X and 90. Okay, let's extrude our font. Head over to the data properties and geometry, and here we got the extrude option, and we are going to extrude it a bit. Something like this is fine. I got 0.009. And I'm going to duplicate our mesh in case we need it later again. And now we can right click on our type and convert to mesh. We get over to our modifiers and use the remesh modifier. There it is. And decrease the voxel size to something like 0.001. Yeah, that's fine. And we're going to apply the modifier. And now we head over to our sculpting tab. And the inflate tool works really well with this type. But first I'm going to smooth out the edges. If you hold down Shift, you can smooth out the edges. I'm going to do this for the whole type now. You can also enable the mirror tool. If you use the Z-axis, it will affect the front and the back side from the type. So I'm going to smooth out the edges right now. And with the inflate tool, you can also make certain parts bigger. And if you want to make certain parts smaller, you can hit Control and do the same in the different direction. And yeah, the inflate tool is really good in this case to give the type some thickness again and make it look more like liquid flowing stuff. And you can also use the grab tool to distort the type even more. Okay, cool. This is what I ended up with. We are going to create a basic scene with some lighting and get a metallic material. Okay, let's switch to our layout view. We're going to drag us a new window. Let's get into the camera view and place our type somewhere in the middle for now. We can get over to our render settings, change the render to cycles. The render samples can be something like 300. And we can head over to our color management, give it a high contrast and bring the exposure down to -1. Let's see what we got now. Yeah, we can delete the default light. Hit Shift A, get a new light, an area light. Press G and Z to move it up. S to scale it. And let's change the power of our light to something like 1000. And yeah, let's duplicate our workspace. So right click on Layout, hit Duplicate. And we are going to change the this window to our shader editor. Press N to hide the menu. Select your type and create a new material. Get back into rendered view. Metallic slider to 1. Roughness to 0.2. Let's switch our shader editor to world settings. We're gonna use an HDRI, so hit Shift A, search and environment texture. Now I'm going to open an HDRI. Okay, just plug the color into the color and press Ctrl T when selecting the environment texture. And now we can play around with the position of the HDRI. And if you want to have a solid color in the background, just search for mix color. Plug it between the environment texture and the background. Search for light path and plug the is camera ray into the vector from the mix node. And now you can change your background color. Okay, I changed the position of the HDRI a bit, depending on your image you are using. You need to play around with the values till you got something you are looking for. Now I'm going to change the light source again. Okay, I'm going to decrease the background strength to something like 0.5. So we can work with our lights a little bit better. I'm switching over to the layout tab again. Give the area light a spread of 50. Try around with some positions. Let's increase the strength a bit. I got 4000 now. And I'm going to duplicate this light and place it in the back. And yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to show you in this tutorial. And yeah, don't forget to shade your type smooth. So just right click and shade smooth. And yeah, if you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I got a couple of videos planned. There's some stuff coming in the future, so don't miss out on that. Every subscription would help me out a lot.